gymnastics with it, right?
However you want to do it is fine. You are open to do whatever you feel. Good morning. You're welcome to come right here where this root is, or back there, or anywhere you like. We got lots of space. And first thing when we start, we want to go ahead with the namaste, and this is just the light in me honors the light in you. And we do want to go ahead, and you can take, the breeze is going to kind of not make you need to wear a mask at this point, but it's totally up to you if you feel better. I just personally have a hard time exercising when I can't really breathe easily. But that's just me. Anyway, we are going to go ahead and put a little bit of space between our legs, like you. Good job. And you're going to interweave these 3 fingers in that namaste. And then you're going to go all the way straight up. Try to get your ears inside your arms, so your arms are stretched towards the sky, but then drop your shoulders just a little bit. All right, because our first inclination is to go, whoa, but notice your shoulders and let them drop so they're comfortable. So we're wanting to eliminate any extra stress we would add to our bodies, okay? And then you're gonna lean with your hips forward, lean those hips forward, and then look back up at the sky and then behind you if you can. Again, feeling your shoulders, making sure they're sort of dropped a little bit, yep. Looking back, and now come halfway forward, just halfway, again, dropping the shoulders, pulling your hands towards the horizon, towards wherever you are pointing, dropping those shoulders again, tiny smile on your face, pull even further, look forward, look at your hands, dropping those shoulders, nice, come halfway down, so keep bending, sir, you're almost there, but pull out a little bit and then drop down and kind of hug your elbows, and we're just gonna hang here for a minute. Let your body, your upper body, hang like a rag doll. And I'm just sort of jiggling it a little bit, letting all the muscles kind of relax. And then you're gonna go ahead and put one leg bent and one leg straight. And this shin we want to have perpendicular to the ground. Nice. Good morning. You can come up in this front space if you like, sir. There's lots of space here.
Okay.
Yeah, you could get right where that big root is.
Just like a teacher, you show up late and get to be in the front and center.
Sure. All right, good. And then you just, again, wanting to be perpendicular to the ground, so come back again, go back towards your bottom a little bit. There you go. In fact, put a little more space between your back leg. Yes, great. And look forward if you can, because we are going to get, and we're aiming for a perpendicular. Yes, good, nice. And then our other leg is going to be, oh, perfect. You are a great corrector. Look forward, tiny smile on your face. Tiny, tiny smile. And let's go ahead and put your hands on the ground. Put that front foot with the back foot and show me a nice plank. If you can do a plank. If you are feeling strong and energetic, give me 10, 20, or 50 push-ups. Or if you want to go down to your knees, I like to do the lady push-ups because that's where I'm at these days. So I know you got some push-ups when you finish your 17. Yes, there you go. Good morning. Whatever you can do comfort-wise. We're waking up our bodies. All right, we have a nice plank. Tiny smile. Straighten your shoulders so that you are like a piece of wood. Yes. And go ahead and drop those knees. Uncurl your toes. And let's come down to your forearms. Remember that tiny smile. Good job. Thank you. And you're going to go ahead and look up at the sky. Stretch that neck. Way to go. Nice. Oh, looking good. Breathing naturally. And curl your toes under. And let's go ahead and bring your bottom towards your feet and get a good stretch this way. I'm just going to turn around because I realize I'm facing the wrong way. Again, feel your shoulders. Try to let them relax. And let's come on up to this cat-cow where your feet and knees and toes are on the ground, and you're gonna pull your vertebra towards the sky. Get a really great stretch, pulling it up, and then dropping the vertebra, pulling up your bottom and your face and your head towards the sky. Very slowly, very carefully, feel all the muscles in your back. One more of those. We're gonna do 3 actually. Oh, get a really good stretch. And once you think that you can't go anymore, go a little further. Tiny smile. Back the other direction. Great job. And I got a little distracted this morning. My coffee's not kicking in yet, but go ahead and bring your bottom all the way to the sky. And walk your feet towards your hands so that your heels are on the ground, wherever your body is comfortable. Or walk your hands closer to your feet. You could even just stand there with your hands on your knees, sir. Yep, that's fine. We're gonna stand up in just a little while. Right now, we're getting a great stretch on our calves. Walk those calves up. Touch your knees. And gently, gently and slowly pull your vertebra all the way straight up. Back to namaste. Namaste to my friends who've just joined us. Delight in me, honor, delight in you. We're gonna go ahead and curl and interweave these last 3 fingers, just like that. Nice. And you are gonna go ahead and go straight up again. Drop those shoulders. Tiny smile. Dropping the shoulders. Your ears are between your arms if you can. Dropping the shoulders. Notice where your shoulders are, because sometimes we want to go like this, but notice and just drop them down a little bit. Tiny smile. And lean forward again with your hips. Hips, hips, hips. And look up at the sky and look behind you. And when you're ready, let's go forward halfway. Pulling out. Pull those arms out. Look ahead of you. Straight legs. Drop the shoulders. Tiny smile. Look ahead of you. Look at your hands. Drop those shoulders. Tiny smile. Nicely done. And we're aiming for our bend at our waist. Yeah, come down a little bit more, sir. Right here at your waist, at your bottom. So I'm like this, and I'm bent down. Yep. And then like this. Great job. And drop it and hang. Hold your elbows. Wiggle a little bit. Get your body comfy. Drop your head like a rag doll. And then we're gonna go the opposite knee. So whichever leg you had before, try the other one. And we are aiming for the perpendicular shin. This knee is straight. And come on down to the ground. Look forward. And pop that front foot back with your back foot. Show me another good plank. Bottoms are down. You are making a piece of wood with your body. Bring that bottom down just a touch. You're gonna give your arms a great stretch and a great wake up exercise. Give me 10 or 20 or 50 push-ups, you can do it. And when you can do no more, drop your forearms to the ground. Tiny smile, look up at the sky. Looking up, feet are relaxed. Nicely done. Drop those shoulders, tiny smile. Oh, it's infectious, right? And go ahead and straighten your arms now. Look up again. You're gonna get an even better back stretch. Dropping the shoulders if you can. And curl those toes under. Bring your bottom up towards the sky. And while we're there, we're gonna go ahead and go up and down and up and down and up and down. So we're aiming for this. And when you feel like it, like you feel like you've done enough, open those legs very wide. One foot is going to point in an opposite direction. Again, perpendicular. Your feet are now perpendicular. Hands are straight out. You can put your hands facing the ground. Let's tighten and relax your upper arms. Tighten and relax your upper arms. Drop those shoulders, tiny smile. Both legs are straight. Looking good. Tightening and relaxing your upper arms. Tighten and relax. Tighten and relax. And bend this knee one more time, perpendicular to the ground. We're gonna put that hand that's near the bent knee all the way inside on your thigh. Inside. This other hand comes up towards the sky. Look at it. Do what your body can do. And when you're ready, we're gonna switch hands. This hand goes down and this hand goes towards the sky. You could even touch your knee or your ankle, whichever. your body lets you. Good job. Thank you. Woo! And come back to center when you can, when you're ready. And switch out legs. We're gonna bend the opposite one. Feet are perpendicular to one another. Nice. There you go. Hands are out. Tighten and release your forearms. Drop your shoulders. Tiny smile. Let me have that back leg go out a little bit closer to the boat, sir. Yes, there you go. Even wider. Bring your foot this way. Yes, nice. Dropping your shoulders. Great. All right, and come down. The knee, arm goes down, inside. Other hand goes towards the sky. Look at it, up at the sky, looking at the sky. Tiny smile. Relaxing your shoulders. You guys are looking great this morning. Woohoo! And switch hands. So this hand comes towards here. You might want to touch your ankle if you can, or your knee, and the other one goes up towards the sky. Wow, you can't beat this view, right? Okay, and let's come back down straight, facing the ground. Make a really big straddling legs, feel that stretch. And come forward with another plank. It's a wide leg plank. You can walk even further, sir. Oh my goodness, my thighs do not like that today, my hips. Oh. Okay. If you can, touch your forearms to the ground. Or not. Oh, goodness gracious. And alternatively, you can touch your ankles or your knees, or come out and stretch it out, because mine's cramping up. Crampity cramp, no. Woo! All right, let's go ahead and slowly stretch up your vertebrae again. Feet back together. And they're gonna hang. Your feet are directly below your hips now. Let's go ahead and we're gonna go to one side, lift the heel off. Let your hands dingle dangle like a doll again. Opposite side, lifting the heel off. There you go. Lifting, yes, you got it. You can look behind you, or you can look in front of you, but our goal is to, as you go to one side, lifting that heel off the ground. Lifting the heel off the ground. There you go. Yeah. So we're getting a different stretch in your foot. Feel that? Okay, tiny smile. We do not want grumpaluffaguses today. I want some smiles. I gotta look at you all, you know. Oh, you're looking great. Now let's take those arms to shoulder height and down. Shoulder height and down. Shoulder height, yep, and down. If you don't get dizzy, you can look behind you or you can look ahead, whichever is good for your body. Listen to your body. You're gonna go down and up, yep. There you go. Oh, you guys are awesome. Down and up. Feeling it in our armpits now. Feeling those armpits. And let's go towards the sky and down, towards the sky. And remember, if you're new, I think one is not new, but I teach more children than adults, so I try to remember that you guys are all grown up, but I forget. 25 years of teaching youngsters, so. Whee. Oh, feeling good. Yes. Nice. Okay, now take a deep breath here. You're just gonna feel grounded, connected to the earth. A deep breath like this. Fill up your lungs and exhale down. 2 more of those. Filling up your lungs, dropping your shoulders. Tiny smile. Another one. Looking good. Feeling good. And now let's pretend your knees are slightly bent. You are going to pretend you're at your desk. What? Why? I know, it's silly. But no, we're going to do something. We are at a computer, but we are quickly going to move from our computer, bless you. And now you're going to take those tingly fingers and just tap your skull. All right? And tap it so you can feel it. Not too hard and not too soft. If you have a hat on, do it a little harder. If you have lovely skin, just skin, tap it lightly. You want to feel it sort of like a pringly, sort of prickly massage on your brain. Imagine your brain inside your skull. It is feeling enlivened, awake, refreshed. And we're all going to say, I love my power brain. Here we go. I love my power brain. One more time. I love my power brain. Can you feel it? Can you see it? Imagine the hemispheres inside your skull, your brain, your lovely brain. Oh my gosh, it does so much. Woo! Oh, one more time. I love my power brain. Beautiful. And let's come a little softer now to your face. A little softer. Tap all the parts of your face. Your bones, your cheeks, your muscles, your mouth, your nose, your eyes, your eyebrows, your temples. And if you are feeling a little manly today, let's all say, I love my handsome face.
Oh, I love my handsome face.
If you are feeling or loving on your feminine side this morning, let's all say, I love my beautiful face.
I love my beautiful face.
Perfect. Oh, you guys are awesome. Oh, that's a beautiful smile this morning. All right, and now take the hand that's closest to the sun up in the air, and we're gonna tap the opposite shoulder, this muscle. Tap, tap, tap. Your knees are slightly bent, tiny smile. Tap, tap, tap that shoulder. And I'm just gonna have you switch over, yeah? Yeah, hey. There we go. Tap that shoulder. You did a good job getting up this morning, right? Even if you were a teeny late, that's okay. You made it here this morning. Good job. Woohoo! Okay, and that hand you're gonna face palms up. Your palm is facing the sky. Nice. And let's tap down towards your hand. Your hand is straight. Tap, 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 tap. Tap, tap, tap. Keep tapping. We're gonna clap 10 times. Thank you, I appreciate that. And now your palm towards the sand. Turn that palm down towards the sand. Your right hand is palm down. Yes, and then tap that. Yes. Nice. Tap towards your shoulder. Arm is straight up. Yep, parallel to the ground. Tap, tap, tap. We're gonna feel something at the end. Thumb is up, half fist. Tap, tap back. Your knees are slightly bent. Tap, tap, tap. Back to your, tapping your thumb. Open your hand and tap the bottom of your hand. Open your hand and, yep, there you go. And that arm goes all the way towards the sky. Tap your elbow, your upper arm. Your armpit now. Give it a good tap all the way to your armpit. Yes. We forget about our armpits sometimes, don't we? Tap it, tap, 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 tap. What? Wake up that armpit. I love my armpit, everybody. I love my armpit. It holds my arms, right? It does some good work under there. It's not even acknowledged, but it does some work. It's connecting. And let's bend towards the sun. Still tapping that armpit and come towards your waist. And back up. And now come to your lungs. Knees are gently bent. Your pelvis is tucked under a little bit. Tapping a little harder right below your clavicle. You want to feel it. In fact, if you are feeling Tarzan or Jane like, oh, oh, oh. Okay, I'm the only one who's feeling Tarzan like this morning. But you want to feel kind of like a drum, okay? Your abdomen is like a drum and you are tapping it with your whole hand. And let's even bounce here a little bit. Bouncing a little bit with your knees. And let's go ahead and take your entire hand and palm and fingers tapping. Yep. Yes, okay. And you are just tapping that drum. Yep, you are gonna feel something really soon. If you're not already. Okay, and now the opposite hand is gonna tap the other shoulder. Yes, perfect. Tapping that shoulder. You can bounce if you feel like it, that's good. And let me have your feet come a little closer. They want to be kind of just below your hips, a little wider spine. Good. Tapping that shoulder. And if you wonder, what the heck is she doing? This is Korean Dawn Yoga, D-A-H-N. And it's energizing yoga. It's a little different than the Hatha yoga from India. We were doing a little bit of Tibetan yoga in there too. I like to just do it all. Okay, and let's straighten that other hand, palm towards the sky. Nice, palm towards the sky, all the way up. Yep, palm towards the sky. Yes, and let's tap down. Tap towards that hand, nice, okay. And 10 claps. Applaud for yourself. And that palm goes down now. Yes. Oh, you got it. Nice. And yep, we're going to come up towards the shoulder. Drop those shoulders. Relax them all the way towards your shoulder. Thumb up now. Halfway, half hand, half 4 fingers curled in. Tapping your thumb. Flat hand, tapping the outer side, and let's put that hand all the way up towards the sky. All the way up, sir, straight, yep, and tap on your elbow, yes. And you're gonna come all the way down to your armpit. Oh, do we love this armpit too?
Yes.
Yes, I love my armpit.
I love those tiny little hairs.
You are a great armpit. Even when you get hairy, it's okay. Does anybody notice that, wow, those weeks just fly by and I forgot to shave? Is that why I'm so stinky? Yeah, okay. All right, and let's bend that way towards the ocean. And come towards your waist and back towards your armpit into your lungs. Tapping your lungs with a flat hand, the whole hand. You're gonna feel it. And everybody, I love my healthy lungs. One more with feeling, I love my healthy lungs. Imagine them, envision them inside your body. Shanada, feels so good. Tapping, bouncing now, little tiny bounce. And let's come down a little to your heart. I love my healthy heart. And go to your left side, and I love my stomach. And I think, oh, I love my liver. One of those things in there. Or did I switch them up? Yep,
Those mine
they're
over
in there. I love all my insides.
All mine
See them working perfectly for you. Tiny bounces. We're gonna just gently bounce with that tap. And your lower back now. Let's tap back there. I love my kidneys. And come to your hips. On the sides, I love my hips. A tiny bounce. We're gonna tiny bouncing now. Little gentle knee bounce and come down your thighs and legs. Here we go, all the way down. And as we get to the bottoms, your ankles come inside, come up the inside, standing up again. And now the fronts of your thighs, tapping your body. You're gonna feel something at the end. Tapping your knees, tapping your shins, ankles, backs of your legs, backs of your knees, backs of your thighs. And just below, standing up again, just below your belly button, we're gonna tap right there. Your Don John. And that is your energy center. So gentle bounces, yes, gentle bounces. You are awakening, enlivening your body, your energy, your entire being. Tiny smile, gentle bounces at your knees. Can anybody count to 10 in another language besides English?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Anybody else? Want to count for me?
1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Beautiful. Hana, jul, set, net, deso, go, yedo, aho, go. Anybody else? Let's count in English. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now let's do a big circle going kind of clockwise up towards your head, on your belly. And let's just stand there for a second. Become aware of inside your hands, your arms, your legs, your body. Tiny smile. Anybody feeling a little prickly? Any kind of energy in your hands? Yeah, that's so cool, huh? That is your energetic, healthy energy. My hands get a little splotchy pink with that. Just becoming aware of inside your body. Tiny smile. Beautiful. And we're going to shake it out. And we're going to go ahead with our big hands. And we're going to do big hands, jazz hands. Close, open, close, open, close, open, close, open, close, open, close. Really big, really big, really big, and up towards the sky. Drop those shoulders. Drop the shoulders, tiny smile. It should hurt a little bit maybe. Straighten elbows. And face your hands to each other. Oh, and drop them. Woo. Shake it out. All right, we're gonna go ahead and move to the ground. Gently. And if you need water, it's a good time for that.
What language were you counting in?
Oh, Korean. Yeah. I'm surprised I could still do it after about 15 or 20 years. All right, we're gonna put our hands right underneath your bum, and we're gonna go ahead and straighten our legs and lift them. Let's shoot for 10. If you can do more, that's great. Bring those feet up off the ground. Pulling your navel towards your vertebra, towards the sand. Bless you. let's grab one knee, one leg is straight, and one leg is bent. Hug that bent knee towards your chest. Looking good, great job. Hugging it as best you can towards your chest. And go ahead and bring the opposite hand on that knee and bring it towards the sand over your body. And that opposite hand is going to go on the sand out with your shoulder on the ground if you can. And look at that opposite hand. Looking at the opposite hand, and you'll get a great vertebra stretch. Twisty stretch. That knee back up. Go ahead and switch it out. I'm gonna switch to some music so we can drown out rude phone callers.